Hi, this is Janet from the West End Library in Laurelton/Millmont, Pennsylvania. This month's book review is Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. This is the first novel I had read by Darcy Coates, and I was not disappointed. Being a lover of mystery and thrillers, Dead of Winter provided it all and more. What starts out as a getaway for a group of people to a resort in the Rocky Mountains quickly turns ominous. The group was traveling to a scheduled retreat in a closed-for-the-season resort. On the way, a few miles away from the resort, the bus came upon a downed tree blocking the road. With the blizzard conditions and already thigh-high snow, several of the group began to try to move the tree. Krista, the main character, and her boyfriend Kiernan decide to take a hike while others were trying to figure out what to do. Trudging through the continuing falling snow, they reach a point where navigating is very treacherous. Krista slips, begins sliding, and falls down a cliff. In the meantime, the rest of the group begin hiking to try to get to the designated lodge. However, they do find a small cabin-like home that is open and empty. Krista wakes up after having been found and rescued by the rest of the group. Krista's boyfriend Kiernan had not been seen or found. She begins to worry that he may be lost or had gotten hurt out near the cliff where she fell. With just the clothes on their backs and a little food they found in the cabin, the group tries to come up with a solution to their problem. Because of their isolation in the wilderness, the main concern with everyone is how to get help, since cell phone reception is very sketchy where they are located. The bus driver and organizer went back out to see if there was anything he could do to get the bus moved. At one point, the bus driver disappeared. The rest of the group found his severed head hanging from a tree nearby. Fear began to take over. A group went back out to the bus to see if they could get the bus started and found that the engine had been sabotaged. Then another person disappeared, and the group had to devise a plan to not only survive in the cabin, but also against an obvious murderer. Going back to the bus at one point, the group decided to at least get their luggage so they could have some dry clothes to put on. The blizzard continued, as well as people disappearing. The self-confidence of each of them was being eroded, as well as starting to look at each other in the group as the possible murderer. Each person in the group came on the retreat for different reasons, not knowing until much later that their lives were intersecting. If you want to keep you up at night until you finish it, read, then Dead of Winter is for you. I plan on reading more of Darcy Coates' novels and may even have to read this one a second time.